From the land of the 5-minute wedding, Food Network proudly welcomes you to Emeril Live in Las Vegas. Let's kick it up a notch for the man with the band, Chef Emeril Lagasse.
Glad you're here. Oh! Hello, Las Vegas! I'm Emeril Lagasse. Welcome to Emeril Live. You know, we got a big show for you tonight because, you know, in Las Vegas, anything can happen in Las Vegas. Yeah. That's right. Do you know that there's one wedding? There's one wedding every 5 minutes here. Over 110,000 weddings a year here in Las Vegas. And there are all kinds of weddings. Like, you can get married by Elvis. You can have, like, a theme weather, you know, like a wedding, like the Godfather style, you know? Yeah. But I got to tell you, no one has ever had an Emeril Live wedding. And I think it's time. What do you guys think, huh? I think it's time. So if you'll excuse me for a minute, I got to give away the bride. Excuse me. Beautiful, honey.
We're gathered here today at the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the presence of Emeril and all of these beautiful people, to join together in marriage, Carl and Sally. Carl, will you take Sally to be your wife?
I will.
Will you promise to love her, honor her, respect her, and keep her all the days of your life?
I will.
Sally, will you take Carl for your husband?
I will.
Will you promise to love and honor him all the days of your life?
I will.
Love is patient and kind and gentle. Love is joy, peace, and happiness. Love does not keep a record of wrong. Love does not know hate or anger or jealousy. Love is not proud or selfish. May I have the rings, please? Thank you very much, Emeril.
Very welcome.
You will place this ring upon her hand, and you place this ring upon his hand at the same time. Go ahead. Left hand. And you on this hand. Repeat after me. With this ring, both of you at the same time.
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Today and forever.
Today and forever.
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I give you my happiness.
I give you my happiness.
I promise I will never leave you.
I promise I'll never leave you.
I will love you and trust in you.
I will love you and trust in you.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
You're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
You're my everything.
You're my everything.
And I love you.
And I love you.
Carl and Sally, by the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, I do pronounce you husband and wife together forever and ever. Carl, you may kiss Mrs. Groves, your beautiful wife.
Hey now! It's happening right here. Get ready, because when we come back, we're going to kick it up another notch. Stick around.
Welcome to Vegas, the wedding capital of the world.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It's official right now. Give it up for Carl and Sally Groves. It's official right here. I'm going to give you a first toast. Congratulations. Congratulations. Cheers. All of you at home, you should be here with us because we're live at the showroom at the Venetian Hotel. Ain't that right, guys, huh? Before I get started, give it up for Doc Gibbs and the Emeril Live Band. Yeah! All right. Now it's my turn. I'm going to get to make you a little wedding feast right here, if you don't mind. And I'm going to start with one of my favorite dishes using sweet corn. By the way, these guys came all the way from England to do this. And absolutely, we're delighted to have them. I'm going to start making you one of my favorite dishes, which is some corn cakes. And how we're going to do that, those of you at home that can do that, I got a fresh ear of corn that I took off the cob. One ear of corn, and I'm going to start with a little bit of olive oil. And a couple of shallots that we're going to put in there, just to start like that. Oh, yeah, babe. And we're going to season it with a little salt and pepper. And just kind of cook this for about maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Just until we soften and get the extraction of the flavor of the corn. And that's what I have right here. We'll let that cool, okay? After about 4 or 5 minutes, we'll let this cool a little bit. And now we're ready to start. Let me show you how really simple this is. We're going to start by making a batter. Very simple. A couple of eggs. We're going to whisk those up to break the eggs down. Then we're going to add a little bit of whipping cream or heavy cream. Now, I'm actually going to use a couple of different flours here for these delicious corn cakes. Regular flour, first of all, you know, the all-purpose stuff that you want to sift. Then I'm going to use some cornmeal, okay, about equal parts. Now, you can always, when you're making this batter, whether it's a pancake batter or waffle batter, you can always add more liquid to it if it gets thick on you. Then I'm going to use this fine corn flour called Massarina. Big name, I know, Massarina. But just add a little bit of that in there. Massarina's got this very, very intense corn flavor. All right, you see it's getting like really too thick right now? Don't panic, okay? You don't have to like call, you know, the cornmeal patrol board. It's all right. Now we're going to add some baking powder to this. That's what's going to make it, you know, poofy. A little bit of salt. And we're going to kick it up with a little cayenne pepper, if that's all right with you guys. We're going to kick it up another notch with some cayenne pepper. All right. Just making sure you guys are with me over there. Now, you can see what's happened purposely is this batter is way too thick. I mean, look. I mean, those guys with the white tigers across the street couldn't even do anything with this. You know what I mean? So, oh, they're in the audience. Oh, great. Well, welcome, fellas. So what we're going to do is we're just going to simply add a little water to this, or you could add a little bit more cream or a little milk to it till it gets to that batter consistency. What is that batter consistency? I'm going to show you right now. You want it to be kind of smooth, because basically these are going to be like little corn pancakes, if you will. Okay? Now what we're going to do is this. We're going to add our corn and shallot mixture. And this is when you can basically say to yourself, Self, do I want to kick it up another notch? That's generally what happens in my head, too. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of Creole seasoning to this. You know, that essence stuff. And we'll add a little more. Bam! I'm sorry. Just a little bit like that. All right, now the batter's done. The great thing about this, you can do it the day before. Leave it in the icebox covered. And then when you're ready, what we're going to do now is about on medium-low heat. You guys know what that is, right? That's what these things right here are for. On the stove, see? It says medium-low, low. This is high over here. I know you probably can't see that. That's what these things are for. We're on medium-low right now. Oh, look at how just slips right back in there, medium-low. All right. In this non-stick, skillet, cooking for the bride and groom, please. Going to add a little bit of oil. Woo! All right, now, here's what we're going to do. You take our batter out, and about a tablespoon or so of this corn batter, we're going to add these little corns in this non-stick skillet right here. See this? Little pancakes like this? Now you can let your imagination go wild. You can just serve them with caviar. You could, you know, serve them with some sort of salad. When we come back, I'm going to show you how we're going to kick it up for our bride and groom right here on Emeril Live. Stick around. We'll be right back. Doc Gibbs.
Welcome back to Emeril Live from Las Vegas.
Doc Gibbs and the Emeril Live Band. Well, if you're just joining us, we had an incredible ceremony here, the showroom at the Venetian Hotel for Carl and Sally Groves, who just got married here on Emeril Live, the first ever. And I'm cooking up a couple of kicked up dishes for you. You can see these corn cakes to start with right here. See how that the baking powder makes them poofy like that, nice and light. So now we're going to take these out of the skillet like this. What I like to do whenever you saute or fry anything, kind of season them up a little bit as soon as they come out. That's when they kind of in that kind of mood, you know, that. I guess you had to been there, but felt good. Now, I've got some house smoked salmon that you can do on one of those stove top, you know, smokers, or you can buy it. Just make sure it's not too salty. I like to kind of smoke a little bit of my own, a little piece like that, about an 8-ounce piece. You can also, this salad that I'm going to show you, you can put it in eggs and have like these smoked salmon deviled eggs. Oh, terrific. So what you want to do is you just kind of, with a fork, you just kind of separate and flake the salmon. See how I'm doing that? That's what I have right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our salmon. I've got mayonnaise, or as we say in New Orleans, mayonnaise. I've got some mayonnaise right here. And what I did is I took about 3 hard-cooked eggs, put them in the pot, cover them with water, bring them up to a boil, 4 minutes, turn the stove off, let them sit there 2 or 3 minutes, and they're not green in the middle. Yeah. Eggs are not green, honey. So what I did is I separated them, chopped them. You don't have to do that. I just find it easy to do that. Then I took some capers. You could use whatever you want. About maybe 6 or 7 capers, just kind of smush them up a little bit like that. A little bit of that caper juice, which is basically vinegar. Then I've got a little bit of fresh chives. And now we're ready to go. Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to just sort of mix this mixture up. Add a little bit of salt. We'll come back and re-season it in a second. Some fresh ground pepper. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add our flaked salmon. And now we're ready to just fold it in. You know, what did that salmon ever do to you? Why do you got to go in there and, like, mush it all up, you know? Just gingerly fold it, fold it. That's, see, fold it. Gingerly like that. Gingerly. All right. How does it taste? To die for. A little more salt. Some pepper. All right. I am now ready, if it's okay with you, to make the bride and groom a special dish. All right? Watch this. We'll take one corn cake with the smoked salmon salad, and we'll just put it on there like that, you see? All right, let's repeat that. Smoked salmon cake, right there, the salad on the smoked salmon cake. See, I would be happy with that right there. But, as you know, to kick it up a notch, all right, here's what we're going to do. Watch this. What I think that we should do, just to, you know, improve the gusto of this, it is your wedding, by the way, I'm going to use a little bit of mother pearl. That's a proper spoon for caviar. And I've got some beautiful beluga caviar right here for you like this. Look at this. This is about $63 of caviar on each cake. Hey, it's your wedding night. That's the way I look at it. Now, if you wanted to kick it up another notch, excuse me, you could always just put another little cake like this on top. See? And then it's kind of like the new American burger. You see, just, you know. All right, we're going to finish this with a little bit of essence like this. Bam! Little bit of chives just like that. Bam! And my first dish for the wedding, the bride and groom. Enjoy. All right. Like in all weddings, we have to have a toast for these guys, right? We got the wedding party over here, right? A little toast. So as the best man, official best man, I want to toast them a long, 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 long and happy life and a lot of children. God bless. Cheers. Now, Secrets told me that they were fans of shellfish. So I said to myself, I've got this, well, I have this fish restaurant thing, but look at these scallops. These ain't no wimpy scallops. These are diver scallops. That means they have to dive for them. They don't dredge for them, okay? The shell's about like this big for them. They're delicious, so sweet. But there's another thing, this like mushroom emulsion with a little accent of truffle. Oh, you want to talk about delicious. So I want to, the next dish, I want to kind of do this for them very special. So watch this. I'm going to start with some mushrooms in a little bit of good olive oil here. And I'm using portobello mushrooms. Just about anywhere you can find portobello mushrooms these days. Then, once these portobellos just sort of start sauteing, and look, you can see all mushrooms, they're like sponge. So you put that oil in there, look, there's no more oil in there. It's like gone. It's like a hostage right now, you know? You don't have to panic. Just add a little bit more oil to it, okay? It's only olive oil. It's good for your skin. Then, once that cooks about 4 or 5 minutes, I like to add a few more shallots, about 30 cloves of garlic, a little tomato, or as my friend would say, tomato. Now, we got that sauteing. I wish you could smell us at home here. Woo! The showroom here at the Venetian, the roof's about ready to blow off the joint right now. All right. Now, once that gets all happy and stuff, you know, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, I mean, hey, look, you know, there's no, like, alarm clock police right now outside or in your home watching how many minutes you're cooking the mushrooms. You know, they're cooked or they're not cooked. They're raw or cooked, or somewhere in the middle. Okay. Once that cooks, you can buy some stock or you can make stock, and you don't even have to add, I'm just doing this for richness. Because as you guys know, I'm a real simple guy when it comes to... We're going to let this reduce, and that mushroom flavor, oh, this fruit of love thing happens. This mushroom flavor starts going on. Turn it off, let it sit in there, let it have a party for a while. Let it just sit and get happy, okay? That's what it did right here. We let this cool. Step number 2, we need to go into the emulsion, okay? Yeah, it's a big fancy word, emulsion. It's like mayonnaise. Watch. Egg. Have a ball. Fork yourself a lemon. You know what I'm saying? Just like, oh. Little Dijon mustard. Or any kind of mustard you want, but I'm using Dijon mustard right here. Okay? And then, we're going to now start this emulsion thing, where we're slowly going to put in the oil. Watch. We're going to slowly put in the oil. Slowly, 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 slowly. So I'm going to add, it's going to get all nice and thick, and then I'm going to add the mushrooms that have cooled inside of here. Okay? Well, I'm going to show you how to finish it. Don't even think about touching that dial. When we come back, another notch. Stick around.